Okay, so let me introduce the today's speaker. So we have Ms. Reshma Sheikh with us. She's a Google Ad specialist and a digital marketing trainer at IIDE. Reshma is she's a very seasonal digital marketing consultant and trainer with 17 plus years of experience in SEO, SEM, Google Ads, e-commerce marketing. Now, what all these terms are there? Our expert will let you know about it during the session. And currently, she led lead trainer at IIDE. She has led high impact campaigns delivering 1,000 plus conversions and trained teams at EY India and Adani Electricity. Reshma excels in corporate training, digital strategy, and mentoring aspiring marketers to achieve measurable growth and success. Welcome, Reshma, and thank you so much for joining today's session and helping our NGO partners.
Thank you, Neelam.
The next, yes, the next we have Nishant Patkar from IID. He's a digital marketing trainer. So Nishant is a certified digital marketing trainer with 10 plus years of experience across healthcare, education, and events. Currently at IID, he mentors students on life clients, projects, and brings global experiences from Dubai, New Zealand, and his teaching style is practical, relatable, and industry focused. Thank you, Nishant, for joining today's session, both of you. So
Thank
before
you.
yeah. So before you start, I just wanted to, provide some information. So we have been partnering with IIDE. IIDE is a Indian Institute of Digital Education. So they provide digital education to individuals. Um, so we've been partnering with us. So they are providing the student as a volunteers who works with our NGO partners, helping them with their setting up their Google Grant accounts, Google Grant ad accounts for their non-profits. So during it was since last 2 years, around 196 volunteers have been provided by IIDA. Total hours were saved around more than 3 lakh, 3.5 lakhs, as you can see, 3 lakh 76,000. It is more than that. Okay, sorry. So the total amount was saved, it's around 3 plus CR, and the total hours were served around 5,350. Thank you so much, IID. This was a really great impact we had. So, yes, I would like to give this session to you. It's all yours. Yes, Reshma and Nisha, you can start.
Thank you so much, Neelam, for the introduction. Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible and clear.
Yes,
If
yes,
yes,
yes, you are.
please type yes in the chat. Great. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll just share my screen. Okay, so Neelam has already introduced me, but I'll still formally would like to introduce myself. Hey, I'm Reshma Sheikh. I'm the manager of student success. I come with 17 years of training experience in digital marketing. I have trained more than 70,000 students over these 17 years. I specialize in Google Ads, website development, and search engine optimization. Now I work for IIDE. IIDE is India's leading digital marketing institute. Okay, you can Google us up. We are India's leading digital marketing institute, and we are present. We have a presence in Delhi, Mumbai, and Nepal. And of course, we do online training also, and that's like all over the world. We have students from Nepal, we have from Dubai, we have from different region, states, and countries. Okay, so there is this government body with which we are accredited by, that is NSDC and that is MESC. The curriculums that we teach our student is aligned with Google, Meta, and HubSpot. Now, in the past 3 years, if I can say, we have trained more than, this is just the 3 years data that I'm going to give you. More than 940 students, we have trained them offline. Our placement percentage rate is 90%. And an average salary that a student is placed on is 5 LPA. Now, when it goes to my offline students, we have trained more than, if I can say, 3,500 students. Those are online students. And as I said earlier, from all over the globe. A placement rate for my online students is 70%, and an average salary that they are placed on is 3.6 LPA. In the past 3 years, we have built or we have trained more than 50 entrepreneurs, 100 influencers, and more than 250 freelancers. We have also upskilled more than 250,000 learners via our free course. So if you ever want to learn something digitally, are interested, want to see different modules, whether it's AI, whether it's SEO, whether it's Google Ads, we conduct a lot of master classes. You can go to our website and check it out. I'm very sure it's going to be helpful. Now, the agenda for today is, of course, to know what is Google Ads, what is Google Grants account. I was having a look at the chat bot. Uh, Maximum of you do not know about the grants account, and few of you do know about it. So that's the idea. We're going to explain you what is Google Ads grant program. Okay, before I get started, can anyone tell me what do you know what is Google Ads? If yes, you can put your answer in the chat. Do you know what is Google Ads? Yes, yep. Okay, lovely. So I guess everyone knows Google. Anyone over here in the audience who is not using a Google? ऐसा कौन है जो Google नहीं use करता है? I guess I'm not going to see a no over here, right? Everybody, yes, it is paid amount when somebody is using Google services. Very good. A simple question. Whenever you have a question, whether it's a why, a what, a how, or a when, what do? जब भी आपको कोई सवाल होता है, you want to ask a question, you need answers, what do? Of course, you go and you Google it up. Okay? We go and we Google it up. So this is my search engine Google, and whenever I go and type something in Google, okay, I get two results. One is a paid result and one is a organic result. Now I'll just show you something here. So I came to Google and I was typing something known as crowdfunding. I guess everybody's aware of this keyword. I came here, I wrote crowdfunding, and see, I got an explanation here about what is crowdfunding. And then immediately I'm getting something over here that says sponsored. What do you understand by sponsored? Anyone? Any idea? What do you understand by sponsored? Yes. Yes, it is paid. 100% paid. Now, one more simple question. You and I are seeing this ad by Impact Guru, by Keto, and by Mila. Okay, there are three ads on the top. You and I can see the ad. I have not clicked the ad. Just to show the ad, did Milap pay something to Google to show their ad? See, I've not clicked their ad. Just to show the ad, did Impact or Keto or Milap give money to this one? Okay, maximum of you all have said yes, but the answer is no, right? Just to display the ad, Google does not charge us. When does Google charge us? Any idea? Exactly. When we click on it. Okay? When I click on it. देखो मुझे सिर्फ ad दिखा रहा है. It's not actually I'm not doing any action. As soon as I click on it, they will charge me. One more question for you guys. Okay. Imagine that I write over here, let's say digital marketing courses. Let's say I'm just writing a keyword once again. Okay. And here, if you can see, okay, I have my IIDs ad coming. I have ISB ad coming. I have SP Jane ad coming. Okay. Of course, to show the ad, I'm not getting charged. But imagine one of you, okay, one of you goes and clicks on IID's ad. Do you know how much IID has to pay for one click? So let's say if, give me an idea, no? So let's say Vibha goes and she clicks on my ad. How much will I be charged? 0.88, it's market rate. Okay, give me one number now. Just a random tangible number. 50 rupees, okay, very good. 1 rupees, 24 rupees, okay. $2, yes. 1 rupees, right. So see, what I see over here is most of y'all are going to be anywhere between 1 rupees to 20 rupees, right? Okay, Google can charge us anything between 1 rupees to 20 rupees. That's something that I'm ready to pay per click. But no, when it of course depends on categories, it depends on the industry. But because digital marketing is my domain, I can tell you that if somebody comes and clicks on my ad, okay, these people that are coming on the first page of Google, the sponsored ads, they are going to be charged anything between 80 rupees to a 300 rupees per click. They are going to be charged anything between 80 rupees to a 300 rupees per click. Now, if I change the keyword and I get a florist over here. So if I write florist in Mumbai, I'm looking for some florist. Okay. Right now, I'm not getting a search ad, but let's say I click on one of these ads over here. Okay. We will be charged anything between a 2 rupees to a 20 rupees. Can you see the difference? When you go for an educational domain, the price is a little high. When I'm going for a little FMCG products or, like clothings and all, it's going to be a little cheaper. What I'm trying to tell you over here is that Google is not free and definitely it is expensive. Okay. When y'all are Google something on the over here, what do you click on? The result that comes on the top, right? We click on the result that comes on the top, right? How many of you actually scroll down to the end of Google? Do you all? Or do you prefer that whatever comes on the top, let's click, get the information and get going, right? Okay. Do you know, I'll give you a stat, around 80% of my users, 80% of my users do not go to the second page of Google. Okay. 80% of my users do not go to the second page of Google. Yes, I agree that you can go to the third page also and on the 10th page also. If you are looking for an information, you will go to the 10th page also. But if you're looking for a product, if you're looking for a service, you will look at the top 5. You didn't understand? Chalo, change the keyword. That's how normally Google works, right? So what I wanted to show you over here is we all know Google. We all understand how searches are done. We all understand that, okay, if I want my website to come, I want my website to come on the top. Okay. Now coming back over here, this is what I wanted to make you all understand that this is how it works. This is Google. This is anything that is written sponsored is 100% paid. As an advertiser, as an NGO, let's say you will have to pay money to come on the top. You don't want to come on the top. You don't want to pay money. Here, anything that is below and it is free, that is known as my SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, it's 100% free. See, all this over here, no ads. It's 100% free. Okay, how much time do you think Google will take to rank your website in SEO? If you don't want to pay money and come on the top, but you're okay, chalo, I want to be over here in SEO. I don't want to pay money. Okay, I don't want to pay money. I want to come on Google, but do you know how much time would it take for your website, your company to come here? 7 days to 7 months. Very good. 1 week. Okay. It will take, of course, it can take more, but it will take you around 4 to 6 months for your website to come here organically. Okay. Yes. And it can take you more than a year also if there is a lot of competition. Okay. So if you don't want to pay money and you want to come on Google, you have to do a lot of things. That is, you have to do SEO and you will come up over here in the next 4 to 6 months. Okay. 4 to 6 months. But if you have competition, you can come in 1 year also. But if I pay money and if I pay money and I do ads, then how much time will it take for me to come? Any idea? If I don't want to, if I pay money and if I come then 1 month, okay? 24 hours. That's it. Okay. 20, yes, few minutes also. Your ad can get approved in 5 minutes, or within 24 hours, 1 day, you will be on the first page of Google. Can you see the difference? If you pay money in 24 hours, if you don't pay money in 6 months. Okay. Now, okay, so this is what I was trying to make you all understand. Now, let me show you the benefit of Google Ads. Okay. Yeah, true, Anil, I agree. 6 months is not guaranteed. But yes, if you have competition, it can take you more than 6 months. But if you're doing a good SEO, in 4 to 6 months, your website should get indexed. Right? Okay. Everyone, I'm very sure you must have heard about this SOS Children's Village. Okay. Do you know about this NGO? Like, have you read about this NGO, aware? Yes, you all are aware about this. Okay. Now, it's an NGO, just like you guys have an NGO over here. Okay. These SOS actually did Google Ads. Okay. They did Google Ads, which I was just explaining you. And once they started up with Google Ads, their website traffic increased by 100%. So for example, if they had 5,000 audience coming on their website, now it became 10,000. So with Google Ads, within a month, they increase their website traffic by 100%. The monthly donation that they started getting via Google Ads is for more than 40,000. Oh, you have worked, Pratmesh? Very good. Okay. And their growth in website traffic annually increased by 30%. So you can go to Google's website and check the stats. They have mentioned over here that SOS got these numbers: 100% website visit increase, 30% in the annual growth of website traffic, and 40,000, more than 40,000 monthly donation. Okay, just because they use Google Ads. But as I was just telling you, Google Ads is not that cheap. Okay, I have been working with Google Ads for more than 10 years now. I have used more than, you can say, I have spent hundreds also, I have spent thousands also, and I have spent lakhs also. Okay, so it's getting more and more competitive. It is getting more and more expensive. Now, how was SOS Children's Villages able to get these things, like this number, this traffic, this awareness? Well, with the help of Google Grants program. Okay. So now let's talk about what is this Google Grants program. Okay. So now NGOs. I guess somebody is on mute. Okay. So now NGOs, okay, eligible NGOs can apply for Google Grants account. Google gives you $10,000 per month. Google gives you $10,000 per month in free advertising credit. That means if your NGO is eligible for Google Grants account, you will get a monthly $10,000. Do you know how much is $10,000 in INR? Can you give me a ballpark? How much is it? Yes. Is it 8 to 9,000? Is it 8 to 9,000? Yes. Right. It is approximately 8 lakh rupees. Now imagine your NGO is getting 8 lakh rupees per month. We don't hear people are spending thousands and lakhs of rupees to get their website on the top. But if your NGO is eligible, Google Grants account gives this money free in the form of credit, advertising credit. Okay. Yes, Tejashree, I'm coming to that. Yes, it is in dollars. It's even when we have an account, it does not convert into rupees or anything. It's in dollars. FCR is a mandate. Yes, Alpesh, yes. FCR is a mandate. That's one of the things. You should be eligible and you should have an FCR. That is a mandate over here. Right? Okay. Now, if I have around, let's say, $10,000, on an average, a student spend around $333 per day. Okay, a student spend around $333 per day to advertise. Okay, that's a good number. Now, these are some of the NGOs that we have partnered up with, that we have worked with in the past. Okay, these are my NGOs currently that we have worked on. Now, I'll tell you one thing. When it comes to NGOs, of course, we need to have a website. There are certain rules and regulations that we need to follow to adhere to Google's policy. So when my students were working with all these NGOs over here, we did come across some problem statements, if we can see. And the biggest problem statement was their website. Okay, the updation of the website, certain policies to be added. My students can help NGOs do that also. They have done that. Okay, so these are some of the NGOs that we have worked with. These are some of the NGOs that we are currently associated with, and these NGOs currently run campaigns with us. Now, how does IID and Connect4 partner up to help y'all? Okay. So the goal is that we team up with student volunteers from IIDE. So this module that is known as Google Ads, my students have learned this module in depth. Okay, so they know this Google Ads module in and out. They are very good, and we pick up the students who are top rankers. Okay, so those are my volunteers who will come and work for you and run your ads and and optimize your strategy, optimize your campaigns. The aim is to get students to volunteer for the task, of course. Now, the purpose of this is that we help NGOs partner with us. So ConnectFor, of course, so we want ConnectFor to connect us to NGOs partners like yours. Once we have you on board, we will assign you a set of students. Our students will help you with your Google Ads. They will make the campaign. They will get some understandings and briefing from you all. They will use this Google Grants account. They will make multiple campaigns. Anybody writing any keyword related to your NGO, your ad will come up. And we will not only the idea is to get your conversions, but to get awareness and to reach out to audience. Okay. The benefit for us is that our students, volunteers can apply what they have learned in Google Ads, right? They have done a lot of projects. Now, this is going to be a hands-on from them. And of course, non-profits can improve their online presence. So yes, there are many NGOs, people know about it by word of mouth, but yes, let's be there. Like I wrote over there crowdfunding and I got Milap and I got Keto, right? Your NGO can be there when somebody writes a keyword. So that's the idea, and that's how IID and Connect4 want to help NGOs apply for a Google Grants account and start optimizing their campaigns. Now, how can you use the program to help your NGO? Of course, as I said, it's not only about conversion, but it is about to raise awareness, reach the needy, make sure people, like people searching for your services on Google can find you. Sometimes I'll be very honest. ऐसा नहीं है that imagine if my brand name is, let's say, Mila. I'm just giving an example, a very random example. It's not necessary that if somebody writes Mila, my website will come. Okay, something else with that name can also turn up. So we have to make sure that if somebody writes Milap or Milap NGO, that is my brand or my NGO, it should come up on Google. So the idea is to raise awareness, reach the needy, of course. That is, if somebody searches for you, you should be there. Track your efforts. Understand how your ads are performing through easy to read data. We get data in Google, like how many times was my ad shown? How many times was it clicked? How many people filled up my form? How many people gave me donation? How many people left my website? All this data is given to me by Google and we can track it. So whenever my students are making your campaign, optimizing it, you can read the reports. How much money did they spend? How much donation did you get? Did you get any benefit out of it? So yes, it is trackable. And of course, get more website views. The more you show ads, the more traffic you get, the more you are recognized, the more credibility to your website, if I can say. Okay. So this is how it will help you. Now, before I get started on how to get this applied, Okay, there are some few questions that I'll just read out. Uh, Sampurna, we do need and FCRA. We do need FCR. It's a mandate. Anybody who does not have an FCA, Google does not approve their grant account. So that's one of the mandate. And Sparsh, how do we connect with IIDE? Of course, we have Neelam here. You can connect with Neelam. She will get you connected with us. Yes, Vishwas, I know Oasis, the logo is also there. Oasis is already partnered up with IIDE and our students are doing their ads. With non-FCA, you won't be able to do any kind of Google grants, Anil. So no. If you want to be eligible for Google Grants account, FCR is mandatory. Yashashwini, if you don't have an FCA, I'm sorry, but Google Grant will reject it. So if possible and if you can get a FCRA, that will really help you on board for Google Grants account. Thank you so much, Vishwas. It's really nice to hear this. Yes. So even iPhone, I don't know what's the name, I'm so sorry. But yes, if you get your FCRA, even later stage, now you know that for, Google Grants needs FCRA. You can connect with IID anytime. Neelam definitely is there. ConnectFor is definitely there. So it's not like you can connect it with us only now. You can connect with us later also. Yes, you can in this session, anything we non-FCR. For Google Grants account, I'm so sorry, Anil, but that won't be possible. You want to know about how Google Ads can help you, then what I can say is, you can please wait till the end of the session. I have a small token of appreciation for each one of you that will help you as a non-FCRA. Okay. Okay, great, lovely. Okay. Does anyone have any other question? I hope you all understood what is Google. Of course, you all know what is Google, but what is Google Grants account? Okay, and how ID can help you with it. Any questions on that? Yes, definitely. Sparsh, I will give you my contact number in some time. I'll add it in the chat bot. Okay, now here. So I just want to show you some eligibility criteria for Google Grants account. So what we have to do is there is this simple Google website known as Google Non-Profits. Okay, we just have to go over there and sign up. So there are some simple formalities like your NGO name, and they will ask you some details and some documents, and you just have to put up over there. Of course, it has to be a valid charitable status. Entities like government entities like hospitals, schools, and universities can't become members. Okay, they can't become members. That's one thing. And as we were just discussing, FCRA is a mandate. Um, Once you fill up the Google Grants eligibility form, okay, there's a simple form. You will get a reward from Google approval, if I can say, within 5 to 7 days. Sometimes I have seen it takes up to 10 days also. But yes, 7 days you you will get an approval. If it is not approved, you will come to know the reason also for the same. Now, some things you need to keep in mind. I have seen NGOs who have applied for Google Grants account and they got rejected. Okay, they got rejected. One of the most important reason was their website, a good quality website. See, this is a very simple knowledge I'm giving you, irrespective of the fact whether you get a grant account, you're associated with IID or not. Maximum websites that we have worked for, maximum NGOs website. If I say three website out of five is always hacked. Okay, three websites out of five is always hacked. So if I have five NGOs, three NGOs, they have been hacked because it was not updated, it was not checked. there were some viruses which the NGO does not, of course, they are not technical people, so they don't know about it. But as soon as the student starts doing ad and they run ad, Google disapproved their ad. So we came to know that the website was hacked. So our students have helped NGOs remove that hack also from the website. It's a virus on your website. Okay. If you have a virus on your website, you cannot run ads. Okay. Your website should be informative and helpful. Of course, see it. It's peeps. I have seen websites that focus only on donation. It's not only about donation. Of course, have the donation, have some awareness. It needs to be some informative website. You can have blogs into it. Okay. With this also, my students have helped a lot of NGOs. I was talking to you about SEO. For some reason, the website of a particular NGO was not getting approved. Okay. Or they were not getting the numbers that we want. So we did their SEO also. Of course, not the full-fledged SEO, but something that is doable. We did that in a month's time, improved their content, wrote some blogs for them, and then Google approved their ads because their website was not qualified. Okay. There is this Google website policy. I just want you all to go through it if just want to read about stuff. Here, you can just go through this. Now, there is a PDF which I'll share with you in some time, which has all the program policies and eligibility criteria details. So it's a PDF that IIDE has made. So you can just go through it. So you will come to know about the program policy and what eligibility criteria you need for it. So I'll share this PDF with you in some time. Okay. Once you meet these criteria, of course, you get approval in 7 to 10 days or 5 to 7 days, and you can start running your ads. Okay. Do you have any questions? No, Ani, that's not a token of appreciation. That's a different thing. It's a bigger thing. Okay. Sure. So I hope do you have any question? Do you understand that how a Google Grants account is profitable, is beneficial? Sorry, the wrong word, not profitable, but beneficial for NGOs? No, Anil. So if you get rejected, you can apply, not immediately, I will say, wait for 2 to 3 weeks and then reapply. It will not hamper any kind of credibility of yours. The grant account, Kalyani, can be used to run Google search ads. Okay. So in what way it can help you? I'll just quickly show you one thing. This is the example that I have given earlier. When somebody wrote a keyword, okay, look over here, this came up. That is an NGO is over here. This is an NGO, this is an NGO. Okay, so your website can come up when somebody types in a keyword. Now, as I said earlier, to come on Google's top page, okay, to come on Google's top page, you have to pay money for every click. Okay, people use, as I said, hundreds and thousands of rupees to come up over here and even lakhs of rupees. Okay, now NGOs do not have to do that. You get the grant account, which is approximately 8 lakh rupees per month. You can use this and get your website on the top of Google. You can get conversions, you can get donations, you can get branding, you can get brand awareness, a better reach to your website. I hope that answers your question. I didn't understand reach Karnataka in this package official email. I didn't get your question. Yes, you can try that, Ganesh. Okay. Or if you have an FCRA, you don't have to take any kind of other permission. You just need FCRA. That's it. And then apply for grants account. Sure, I will do that. Okay. So this is the eligibility criteria. I'll give you the entire document for the eligibility criteria. Okay. But one thing, as I said, government bodies cannot go for it. No hospitals, schools, or universities can apply for it. I'll give you the form also if need be. And just keep in mind that you have a good website and an informative website. It does not have any virus in it. It's not hacked. This is some of the things that you have to keep in mind. Okay? And I will give you this document in 1 minute. We have GA4 account signed up with our grants account. Can we still make use if GA4? Okay, Anil, you have a GA4 account, but you do not have a grants account, you're saying, right? So yes, if you have a Google Grants account and you have Google Analytics, of course, my students will help you with Google Analytics also. They will connect your website with Google Ads and with Google Analytics and give you reports for the same. Okay, iPhone, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Okay. Uh, we do not make websites, but yes, if you need help with your website for Google Grants account to run ads, definitely we can help you with that. Okay, lovely. Okay, now I can right now my partner, that is Nishant Patkar, will take over. By the time, if you have any query, you can put it in the chat and I will answer. Okay, I'm sure you have a lot of questions and I'll take it. Some questions I'll take it on chat and some I'll take it later on. Okay. So Nishant, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Reshma. Thank you for guiding us. I'll quickly share my screen and continue from where Reshma has shared all the details. Just let me know if you guys can see my screen. Awesome. As Neelam had already given my introduction, I'm a senior digital marketing professor here at IIDE. Close to 6,000 students I've trained, 10 years of overall experience in digital marketing. Yes, I've done my master's in business marketing from New Zealand, spent 3 years there and a couple of years in Dubai working for healthcare companies. I'm specializing currently in performance marketing, growth marketing, and SEO. Uh, as Reshma ma'am has already, shared that your NGOs have specific objectives, and Google Ads is a platform that can help you achieve those objectives, whether it is awareness, whether it is reaching to the right audience, letting your audience know who you are, what do you do, what is the purpose of your NGOs. The one thing that we can achieve for sure is making sure whatever is your goal that your NGO stands for, through the help of search ads or text based ads, we can create those ads for you. We can, make sure that these ads or the message reaches out to your target audience out there, right? I'll quickly show it to you what happens and how things are done when we use Google Ads account. You definitely need a Gmail account for that. Okay. We will have to activate your Google Ads grants account. Once that ads grants are what do you call approved, we will create the Google Ads account for you. Right. We will set up the ads account, and the students who are allocated to manage and handle your NGO, they will come up with the strategy. That strategy will be shared with you at every step so that you are aware what and how things are exactly done, and accordingly the ads will be published, right? Obviously, we'll request Google for a non-profits account with the help of the documentations that are there. You've already seen the eligibility criteria, right? We will submit that activation request. You will have to keep an eye on your email so that whatever request we have shared with Google, the responses that you will get once it is approved, we'll understand on our email address whether we are good to go or not. Somebody in the chat was asking about the amount. So what happens is Google deals with that $10,000 directly. It is directly deducted from Google. Okay, we do not directly have access to that amount so that we can, use it for ourselves or something like that. We can set the budget on a daily basis depending upon how much do we want to spend, how much do we want to control, manage, understand, and accordingly, push the amount, right? Once we've got the updates, once it is approved, we will start with our ads grant. Okay. This is how it looks like. Once it is verified, it will give us that tag. Okay, your NGO is now verified. You are accepted, and then accordingly, you can start promoting your what do you call it as NGO and reach out to your customers. I mean, your target audience. Okay, once you can add your products or whatever your products are there, services are there, you can add it there. On screen you will see all the instructions while you're activating that account. Okay, your ads will be shown to your respective what do you call it as customers, target audience, and accordingly they will be interacting, and you can easily see what kind of an impressions, what kind of a clicks you are getting through your ads. Okay, that's how we will set up the entire account. These are certain screenshots that we are showing it to you step by step while we register, or when we register your NGO. Okay, please remember, you will require that certificate that proves that you are that particular non-for-profit organization. This could be a trust deed or any certification that proves as a not-profit organization. Okay. This is a form that they have, eligibility grants form. You have to fill all these details and do the and attach those proofs that are there. We will be providing all the assistance in terms of when we'll be setting up your Google Ads account for Google Ad grants. All the questions that are there, like for example, there are certain questions which talk about what kind of a services do you provide, what kind of a purpose do you serve, and so on and so forth, right? You have to be as clear as you can, as transparent as you can, because one small mistake may affect the entire process. Recently, last to last week, we were trying to onboard an NGO for activate their Google Ads account. We were seeing that because of not so much clear information, Google was trying and giving us an heads up that we would require relevant information because your website and the Google Ads account, they are connected. Okay, Google will actually take a look at that entire website's content, whatever you have mentioned. If that is not replicated properly while you're creating or activating your account, you may have some kind of a problem there. Okay, so the team and mentors like us, we will be on call with the NGO heads, leaders. We will share with you the list of documents that we want, and accordingly we will take forward the steps along with you and get your accounts activated. Once everything is done, once we have submitted everything, okay, we wait back from Google to respond to us. If there are any discrepancies, Google will let us know. Otherwise, we will be given a green signal to go ahead and start with our ads, promote our campaign. Okay, these are the certain things that we obviously require. We complete all the steps that are required from Google. Wait for the confirmation email from Google for non-profits. Google will review everything that we've submitted, and then accordingly it will assess if my organization or the NGO meets the eligibility criteria. Once everything is done, as I said, we will be good to go ahead. Yep. Now here, once you have accepted the invitation, the ads account is there. You're required the account access is given. Okay, but as an NGO, you won't be charged. Okay, nothing from your pocket goes to Google. Google has made sure that this amount is given so that every single person out there who's your potential audience, whatever your objective is, whether it is donation, engagement, etc., you use this amount so that you run search ads and get your objectives achieved. Okay, this is how a Google Ads dashboard will look like, where you've got multiple campaigns, settings in terms of where do you want to run ads. Let's say if you're from a particular region and you want to focus on that region and show ads, we can do that. If you want to show your ads in a particular language, wherever let's say the browser language is set up, whether it is English, Hindi, Marathi, whatever that language is there, we can make and set things up like that in the Google Ads dashboard and accordingly run your ads. Okay, we can check history. If you want to check the history, what all changes have been made over the course of 2 months, we can do that. Every, let's say, 10 to 12 days, you can have a check-in with the team and understand what kind of a progress is happening. The students, the team at IID are well equipped with the resources, with the knowledge and the deadlines in terms of what to provide, how to provide, and keep you updated. Keep the team, the NGOs updated with their campaigns, the status of their campaigns. Once you have accepted the invite, you go to the dashboard, you set up your ad and start running your campaign. There can be multiple campaigns with multiple, ads running so that the probability of people clicking and engaging is more. Okay. The important thing here is to understand, obviously, there are keywords because as we started off with this entire session, these ads are textual ads, text-based ads. When we talk about text-based ads, that means when a person is typing anything on the search engine, especially Google, that same or a similar pattern keyword should be there in our website as well as in our ads. Okay, so our team will be first auditing your website as well to check whether the content on the website is right or not, whether the content on the website is relevant or not, whether the keywords that we want to highlight, to rank are there or not. Multiple other things will be, checked, and we will be providing an audit report. We will ask you, your developers or website personnels, to fix errors if there are any. As Reshma ma'am was saying also, if there are any kind of a loopholes in your website, then we will address that. We will give you all those kind of a results and we will ask you to, fix them. For instance, if let's say if you do not have that resources, you can give access to your backend of your website to our students, and at times they will be there to help you guys as well, right? That's how you put your query. Once you have added your words in the search bar of Google, it will showcase your ads. Let us make sure that whatever the customer or the potential audience is trying to search for is already there in our website in one way or the other. Whether it is women's health issues, women empowerment programs, gender inequality, female feticide, women's right, etc, be it whatever is your NGO that is running for that particular purpose, that kind of a reflection should be there in your website as well as in your ads, and accordingly we can get better results. Something like this, if you type women empowerment program, there is this ad that we will be creating, which will have that kind of a keyword, women empowerment, empower women, it's one and the same. So once that match happens, Google shows you that particular ad, and this particular ad is then clicked by your user because the user finds this ad as relevant. Okay, if you see these many people on a monthly basis are using this kind of a keyword and are searching for that ad. For this particular keyword, the amount that a particular advertiser or an NGO is paying is close to half a cent, half a dollar. Okay. The competition is there and this blue bar shows the trend. Okay. The team will be sharing list of keywords with the NGOs so that the NGO is aware what kind of a keywords we are going to target so that your ads are triggered. Here's an example of one of the NGOs, Empower. They have, let's say, there is a hypothetical situation given here. Suppose Empower India wants to create ads using keywords like whether it is in terms of empowering women, women empowerment, etc. How would they choose? Okay, there are certain factors that we'll have to focus on. That is based on the volume. Let's say women empowerment is that keyword, and there are people around close to 10,000 people on a monthly basis. If they're using that keyword, then I'll choose that keyword in my ad, right? If there are keywords like boost women empowerment, support women empowerment, or anything in and around that keyword, women empowerment or empower women, okay, we will be creating a list of keywords and then creating ads in and around. So this is how you see that list of keywords. We will be sharing these kind of details with the NGO, be it whatever your NGO falls into, female feticide, gender inequality, women empowerment, health issues, women rights, etc. We will send these numbers and the trend reports as well. So you understand in one way, the keywords are matching to your particular NGO, and accordingly the ad are created. These are certain things that we'll be have to focus on while we choose our keywords. We'll have to see also how other advertisers are doing, whether they're using same keyword. If yes, then what is the cost? Because at the end of the day, Google functions on a bidding purpose. There are advertisers who are going to bid so that whoever wins that bid, the slot of that ad is given to that particular advertiser. But this does not mean that higher the bid, you will get that slot. We'll have to be smart enough to understand what kind of an amount will be the right amount, right? So if I want to say, if I'm bidding $1, and if there is another NGO that's bidding, let's say $3, not necessary that other NGO will win. Okay, there are multiple factors that Google checks whether your ad is relevant or not, whether the website is relevant or not, whether the website loads faster. Okay, there are multiple factors. Once we check all these factors and then only we run ads, because we do not want unnecessary amount to go out and not get any results. So hence our team will be focusing on major parameters and accordingly start spending the amount. Yeah. Excuse me. After we have selected the keywords, then we'll figure out what kind of a action to take. What do you think the audience is going to do? So I will try to create my ads accordingly. Okay. For example, here, how the example shown on the screen says how Wikipedia is asking for donations, right? It says, "Hi, reader in India, sorry for the interruption, but this Wednesday, Wikipedia really needs you." So they're trying to inculcate that kind of a feeling. This is the fourth appeal we have shown. 98% of our readers don't give. They look the other way. All we ask is 150 rupees, and it's easy to donate on your phone. We ask you humbly, please don't scroll away. Now here they've given you option, maybe later or close. Now it totally depends upon how your ad looks like, how you're using the title, what kind of a description is there in that ad, and accordingly you will get more and more engagement. Okay. You need to make sure there are blogs. Let's say if there are no blogs, then we'll have to write blogs, at least 1, 2 blogs, which we can use and push them to get more traffic on our website. Traffic means more users on our website. The blogs will be, let's say, around 600, 700 words, which focuses on your NGO's purpose, objectives, the past work that you have done, the kind of an impact you have generated, etc., etc. Okay. You can display messages, images, requesting support through donations or volunteers, Let's say if you have upcoming events coming up that you want more and more people to support, we can use that information and provide, advertisements using Google Ads and reach your audiences so that people can register, people can subscribe, people can donate, etc. Okay, here let's say again in a situation, if Empower is creating a blog which says 9 global women rights issues that need our attention. Similar to something like this, we can create a blog, and we can push that blog through Google Ads so that people who want to know or people who are searching for such kind of a things will come across our content and they will click on our result and learn whatever we have written. Yeah. Different ways how NGOs are using Google Ads. Firstly, they are using Google Ads for asking donations, people reaching out to people so that they can donate and their objectives and purpose are fulfilled. Here is a blind charity USA example given. Charity donation for blind. If you open your heart, something like this they've written. These are your title. Okay. You can reach out to audiences on a very larger aspect. Take donations, seek donations so that your cause is achieved, fulfilled. Again, you can bring them to your landing page. Make sure you have a clear cut CTA call to actions given. If you have forms mentioned, make sure the forms are working so that when a person fills out those details, that particular entire process is working condition. Secondly, you can use Google Ads to achieve objectives like if you want volunteers for your upcoming events so that they can support your event or support that particular, what do you call it as objective that's there. Whether you want volunteers for a particular event or that whole of that NGO throughout the year. So you can do that. If you want to improve more visibility, if you want to be on top of the mind of your users, potential audience, target audience, you can use this particular Google Ads option. If you want to promote specific event, as I said, if you want that volunteer for that event, you can do that. If you just want to focus on promoting events so that you get more and more people attending that event, you can go for this particular objective as well. Here's some examples how NGOs have, used Google Ads and how it has made them successful. Now here, non-for-profit organizations in Arizona, bbb.org, Better Business Bureau, if you know this, they used text ads. They've been doing this since a very long time. This adds trusts to that particular organization. People believe in them because they've used words like trusted, they've got reviews, whatever description that you can add that can make the user come and click, that we will be doing. Educational charities, here they are making their CTAs very clear. They're talking about their causes very clear. Okay, if there is somebody who's interested in that educational cause, they'll click on that particular ad and go and talk to their support. Then there is certified non-profit professional. See, they're highlighted other landing pages of the website so that if they want to go and check other landing pages, they can do that and learn more about the NGO. So these are additional options basically which help create our ads more interesting and lets users or our potential audiences click on our ad. Here are a few tips we would like to just share before we, wind up for today's class, today's session. make sure you are creating the campaigns in the Google ads which are action oriented. Okay, when I say action oriented, that means whether it is donations that you're focusing on, whether it is visibility, whether it is subscribe, volunteers, etc. Right? While you're focusing on the conversion, your conversion means you want more and more people to take an action, right? You make sure the messages are clear. Okay, let's not twist and turns word. Let us be simple and direct so that people understand what we want, what we are achieving. Make sure the amount that we've got, we do not spend the entire $10,000 in a day. We will divide that amount strategically so that we get better results in return. Strong community of supporters. We will make sure that whatever ads that we are running, it is as per the guidelines so that we do not violate anything, as well as we get the maximum support in that entire community where we are trying to advertise our cause or whatever our objective is there. Second is personalized CTAs, shop, what do you say? Click here, buy now, okay, donate now. Instead of all of this, also you can write about support, okay, create a life change, something that makes more personalized approach, something that connects to your, supporters. Help him, save her, something like that. Okay, such kind of a call to actions are actually relatable, that is relevant to your NGO or to your organization, and then makes it more clickable. Okay. One last thing I would like to also let you know is we are giving you 6 months free access of our Google Ads video course. If you want to learn Google Ads and then utilize this for your NGO, for your non-for-profit organization, once you have learned Google Ads in the next 6 months, with that skill that you have mastered, you can then run these ads and achieve your what do you say, objectives. I'll quickly share this link with you guys. You can fill up this form and then you will get the access to our free Google Ads video course. Yeah, if you have got any questions, we are up to answer them. So far, this is how the entire process will work, right from submission, application, acceptance, creating of the ads account, creating of your campaigns, running the campaigns, and then optimizing them and making sure that we achieve the results. So that's it from my end. The floor is open for questions now. Thank you.
So everyone, we want you to fill up this form. As Nishant said, it's this course. So just fill up this form. Within 24 hours or 48 hours of filling up this form, we will give you access to our Google Ads training course. It's it's very extensive. It's very in depth. Even if you use it for your NGO, lovely. Otherwise, our knowledge is never a waste. And this access is going to be with you all for the next 6 months. So we want you to make the most of it. You will love our teaching. If you have any doubts, you can definitely reach out to me on Nishant. I have given our email IDs in the chat bot also. Okay. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please do let us know.
Okay, just a quick question. So, if in case we get this course video, so can we share this with our internal team members with one email ID, or we can just mention multiple email IDs over here in this form?
So you will get access with your email ID. If you want to share that email login credentials with your colleague or your peer, then definitely you can do that. But the access will be given only to one person. That's if you fill up the form, the access will be given on your email ID.
Okay, so if in case I need to share, then I have to share the email ID and password to that particular
Yes.
person.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone has any other question? I just want to mention one thing. I think whatever we talked about Google Grants account and how IID, with the help of ConnectFor, would like to help NGOs. This is pro bono. We are not charging anything for this. Okay. It's just that we need a eligible NGO and a Google Grants account. Yes, I saw in the chat a lot of people need help with their website. Definitely, we will help you out, but only once Google Grants account is approved. And while doing that, we can help you with a little bit of your SEO, with your analytics, with your website as per Google's policy.
Yeah. Hi, Reshma and Nishan. That was a really great the session and a lot of insightful session we had. Thank you so much for your time and the efforts you put in providing and sharing this knowledge with our NGO partners. And I hope this would have like helped them to understand what is Google Grants, because at the beginning of the session when we saw the like the responses, like most of them they're not aware like what is Google Grants for NGOs. So I hope it would have like helped them to have some kind of clarity on that. And the session was really great. Thank you so much. To our NGO partners, I would like to let you know that we will share all the details and the links and the forms at the end of the session via email to you. If you have put up, in case if you didn't receive, you can reach out to us on ops@connectfor.org. Also regarding the website, as Reshma and Nishant has mentioned, that you need to have a very neat and clean website of yours. So yes, ConnectFor is always there to help you with uh, developing a website, or designing and developing a website for you with the help of our volunteers, skilled volunteers what we have. So yes, if you have this requirement of your website to be done, please reach out to us, or please reach out to your respective relationship manager. If you are not onboarded with us, please onboard, and we will be happy. We're like happy to help you on that. Once you have the proper website, then you can process further to have your FCRA and then Google Grants, and we will help you with that as well. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. And I've also shared a feedback form in the chat box. So please feel free to let us know how was the session, and it will help us to, improvise a lot from our behalf. And once again, from on behalf of ConnectFor, I would like to thank Reshma Sheikh and Nishant Patkar from IIDE for providing their time, efforts, and the expert knowledge, sharing this expert knowledge with our NGO partners. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Any
much,
questions?
everyone. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone. Thank you.
Any further
you,
questions?
Reshma.
Yeah,
Thank you, Nishant.
sure.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Any further questions you have, you can add, you can write to us, or you can, put that in the form, which the feedback form we have, which I have shared with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.